Knockout.
Hey everybody, hey Sorensen, how you doing? I am going to be playing with Dennis for a little bit and then hopefully play with Paul a little after that. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing really well. Hey Blurring, how's it going? Alright. Actually, I can make the room with more people, but we're gonna keep it at max 3. Yeah, and I told Paul about 12:30. So, good morning. Are you about to go to work, or are you free right now? Yeah, they definitely have their own different feels to them and kind of different things you want to do. I think Tekken has a really good feel, if I'm being honest. It's just, you know, my offensive flow is not good in Tekken though, and I don't play it correctly. So, but I really like Tekken a lot. I can play it on a very casual level. I can, but I can't stand up to anybody that's a serious player. Let's see. Alright, feel free to join in because I'm only going to be playing an hour anyhow. I gotta pack up and get ready for Fight Kingdom, and I might try to record a couple videos tonight too. So yeah, feel free to join my room. You can do it directly from the friends list. It's just set to private slots, so. I am going to be working on anti-Vanessa technique, so that's good for me, you know. Let me see here. See if I can get that to a good spot, because I need to do that. Because I am anticipating fighting a Vanessa in the tournament this weekend. But they play other characters too. But I usually know that they play Vanessa. Okay. So Vanessa, we do that combo, that. Oh, this is a fun combo, okay. That's a fun combo to do. Yeah, this one has been playing Vanessa for many years. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know when they play VF because I never see them online, but they used to stream, and they're pretty strong. So yeah. But Sorensen, I'm glad that you do like the VF flow. I love VF's flow. I like how it feels. I think the easiest feel really is Soul Calibur. I think Soul Calibur like really takes it when it comes to ease of play, ease of getting into, and how it makes everybody feel like they're really playing well. Like, even if you're playing bad in Soul Calibur, you feel like you're playing well, you know? It's like impossible to look bad while playing Soul Calibur, and that's what I like about it. Obviously, if you're an advanced player, your eyes are different, you're looking for different things, and you're seeing things that are correct and incorrect. But I think Soul Calibur is the most accessible fighting game of all, in my view. And actually, the thing I generally hear, now I know Blurring still plays Soul Calibur 6, the thing I generally hear about Soul Calibur 6, most people I've talked to say they love how it feels, like they say it's fun. It's just the complaints that people had before was the competitiveness of the game. They felt that maybe it wasn't as balanced or mechanics were nutty. But when I ask people, is it fun to play, most people will tell me it's really fun to play. So, and I've always felt that with almost every Soul Calibur game, right? The only one that might have been less intuitive to get into, and yet it is hailed as a very good competitive game, is Soul Calibur 3. I think that one felt a little different, but it still feels absolutely good. But yeah. But everyone tells me Soul Calibur 3 is like really in high regard as a competitive game. For me, I absolutely love Soul Calibur 1 and 2. I didn't have complaints about... Was it Soul Calibur 4 that had the Star Wars characters and whatnot? I think I actually enjoyed that game, but a lot of people tell me that's like the low point in the series. Yeah. But I casually had fun. Online had fun. Again, the online was a product of its time, so at that time, online was not really like great in almost any sense for any fighting game, but that one was a little more bearable to play at the time. Yeah. Oh, in the friends list? Okay, I'll send you an invite directly then. Alright. Alright, looks like Dennis is first. Awesome. Hey, Taco Guy, how you doing? Man, how's VF been treating you? My talking might be slow when I fight Dennis because he taxes my brain really hard.
Ready, go! Excellent!
Oh, awesome!
Round 2.
That'd be, tell me about him. Gotta watch stance. So one of the things with Jackie is you have to watch stance. You have to watch his stance when you fall, because he might do this. He might do this, the guard break of doom. His version of guard break. Which is like the spin kick sweep. Okay, awesome.
Ready, go!
Well, I'm glad you haven't forgotten about VF, so. Me, Jimmy? Oh, right now that's just reading round. You know Dennis. He's like you. He's spending that whole first game just reading and seeing like, okay, let me let Chanchai do what he wants to do to a degree and see what he does so I can get the read and start beating him for thinking that that's okay to do. Oh, let me know if you have questions about those tips. We do need to play more VF, yeah. VF is always fun, 100% agree. Not what I intended. I wanted to do a dash into a jab. We do need to play more VF, Jimmy. That was so much fun today. Well, because they're getting stronger because of you, because you're helping them and you're helping them see what they need to work on. And so it's not that they're passing your test, and that's awesome. So they're passing your test, and then I saw that, like, when you fought me, it felt like you were playing hard, but you were also trying really hard to play completely by the read. That's how it felt like when I fought you. Like, you're like, I'm going to react, and I'm going to read, and I'm going to play completely like that. I'm not going to just throw something out there randomly. You know, that's how I felt when I fought you. And there's a difference between that, because I think in the tournament you would play slightly different, right? I think in the tournament you'd let yourself be a little wild, because you would try to do something more tricky. But I think you were challenging yourself. It felt like you were challenging yourself to play better VF, like, period. It was so much fun for me. So I'm glad it was fun for you too. I do feel like I'm fighting against Dennis better today. Except that. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted. Okay. Neutral. Ah, that was so bad. Ah. But that was really good. That was really good. I watched that. Oh, so good. That was so good. I was trying to be tricky. That was... Ah, I keep wanting to jab there. I keep thinking jab will win there. That was an excellent battle. I think that was an awesome game.
Me with that?
You gotta fight him, Blurring. He's good trading. He's the best.
Round one. Ready, go!
So that first set I'm happy because I feel like my reactive play improved. I felt like I was making some decisions that sometimes in the past I wasn't making decisions.
Round two.
And I think
Ready, go!
within that actually there are stuff that where I botched, but it was me trying something out and it was fun. You know, I was like, oh, let's try this there. It's like, okay, maybe it doesn't quite work, but kind of not completely wrong idea. You know, and then I think some of the stuff that Dennis does I was reacting properly to, and I think, you know, I'm really happy if I react block low, right? That's a hard one. That one is, I mean, it feels like it takes 1,000 matches just to start blocking lows correctly on certain characters, you know, with certain players, not just the character, the player. So blocking Dennis's lows, it felt like it took like 1,000 games before I can get to doing that, you know. Alright, thanks so much, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm going to work on the speed. I think one of the things I'm working on right now, I realized from New York, since New York, I realized how much I was relying on like VCD and CD, and that my form of reactive play is using delays a little too much. So then certain people were doing certain things to completely mess with me, right? Suddenly it turns out that when you play that way, delay attacks work better against you. You know, and then I found, and I think that's what I felt when I fight you now online, is realizing you do that too. So sometimes I try to do certain delays in different periods, and it seems to work. But yeah, but I feel like I've fixed one of the holes in my game. And then in VF, when you have confidence, when options are working for you, then you have the confidence to start trying other stuff. But once you get like beaten down pretty hard, though, you get locked up, and it's hard to fight, like to change your plan properly, because now you're behind on the mental game because your opponent's a step ahead of you because they're leading the dance. Yeah. But we'll keep sparring, Jimmy, because it's good. But I think also what it is I think Paul and Setsuna modeled their Akira a lot after you, and so now they're showing me some of the options that you do. Not all of them, but some of them, and that's helping me kind of get comfortable with some of the options you like to do. But you're still strong, man. Let's keep sparring, and let's see if we can make the online matches evolve the way like offline matches do, to where I figure something out from you and you figure out like something out from that, and then we get used to having even more options at our disposal. Because I think I'm almost there where I can give you a challenge on some stuff so that we can do that. I don't feel like I was there before, like a few months ago, but I feel like I'm lately playing more like that. But yeah, so let's do that. But you know, fighting Dennis, if you and Dennis could find common time, but your times are opposite. But if you and Dennis could find common time, I know Dennis like really he makes online feel like offline on our connection, anyways. On my connection with Dennis, the way Dennis plays feels so much like the offline game. It's really scary. So yeah, have a good rest, man. I am gonna like only do a stream for about an hour, I think, because I need to prepare for a long drive tomorrow. You know, the drive is about 4. It could be 5 hours if there's traffic. So yeah. But once I'm there, I'm gonna practice, but it's mostly offline because I'm at a hotel. Hotels typically do not have good connections, like good internet for online play, but we'll see. And nowadays they almost all are doing Wi-Fi. Like I think they've taken away the Ethernet. So yeah, let's keep it up. I hope I can give you the challenge to help you improve. You know. So.
Round one. Ready, go!
Jackie, you'll get used to them, so...
Round 2.
Vanessa has some tools to deal with Jackie. Man, that was good. Shit. Oh, that's good. Alright, take care, Jimmy. You do need to get used to fighting. You'll get stronger fighting against Jackie if you play Dennis. I'll tell you some of what I do against Jackie, but it won't apply to Dennis, but it will apply to almost every other Jackie fight. The problem is, Jackie is flexible. He can play an amazing pressure game. He can play an amazing pressure game, but he also is he's like the best at neutral. And so the thing is he can go play pressure, and then once that doesn't work, he goes to neutral, he just wins. So like I have to be very careful neutral against him. Jackie isn't exactly an all-rounder. The weakness in his pressure game is that he doesn't have he doesn't really flow into lows that well. He's got a lot of mid-high, and so he is where like Tekken, learn his strings so you know what they are, know the very few times he's got lows, and then kind of learn the highs that are not EX highs, so that you can like low attack him quickly. And then it's going to be like learning traps. That did feel kind of off.
Round 2. Ready, go!
That Oki is nasty. Everyone in Japan does it too. But it's just the fact that Jackie is really good at playing neutral and scary.
Ready, go!
Like over there, it was good that I let him normal hit me, right? The biggest problem is that was almost it. If I committed to PKP a little earlier, I think I would have had that, but because he delayed. But because I delayed also, or I tried to react, I fell into his time. That kick is so mean because that kick is +6 on block. It's a just frame on guard. He has, that's the shadowless kick, or EI Gary. Yeah, the EI Gary is really nasty. The way to beat it is to crouch under it, but even if you crouch under it, can't really beat it. Like, it's hard. You can't even whiff punish that move properly. It's really hard to do it. You could. Throwing might be the one more secure way to do it, but you still might be too late. So So I need to get better at doing this stance, this Okizeme against Dennis, because if I can get a feel for how to do that, he's gonna be in trouble. Like Leon is very strong if Leon can do that.
Round 3. Ready, go!
But part of learning how to fight this neutral against him is knowing how to play this safe, like getting good at when to fuzzy guard, when to use evade, throw escape, guard, or just guard, throw escape.
Knockout.
And lows are working because of the fuzzy guarding. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so excited for it. But you know, Northwest players are really quiet, so that nobody has really told me if they're going to be there tomorrow. Like, no one tells me which players are there tomorrow, right? But it's going to be fun either way. Even if I play with one other person, I'm having a blast, so... You know. But I might just be chilling at Fight Kingdom tomorrow, we'll see. Don't delay against Vanessa. Nice. Alright, now we have options to do.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Good. Punish the evading, don't let me step. There.
Ready, go!
Okay, that one I can KK you. So I need to KK you if I block that. Tried to do the most confusing thing.
Round 4. Ready, go!
That move is really good, by the way. The intruder punch is really good. I love the tackle there. So I really like the tackle there because I went for guard throw escape and it completely beats that. So tackle is such a good component of Vanessa's game. So that was a brilliant first game. That was a brilliant first game. This is so I like this a lot. I like it very much. All right. Let's see what we can do. Looks like you're like me, Blurring. Your brain probably is more active at this time period. frames on that move. Good Yomi. Awesome. That was so good. That was really good. Excellent Yomi. Alright.
Ready, go! Bring out! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Such a good move. It changes the flow dramatically.
Knockout!
Good game. Very good game. It's an excellent game, Blurring. That was wonderful.
Wow, it was ridiculous.
It does for a lot of people, but you'll get used to seeing it as a low eventually.
Ready, go!
But don't worry, it's been a low since VF2, or yeah, since Virtua Fighter 2.
Yeah! Knockout! Yeah! Round 2. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Nice.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! That wasn't your best shot. Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout!
Oh, it's an interesting looking there.
Round 2. Ready, go!
He's trying to figure out the option here. He's gonna figure it out though. I think Jackie definitely has combo options, but it's tricky. Does he? He might have to just do like 2 K guard. He might just have to do like the 3 lightning kicks. I wonder. I thought 6K would be the one too, but 6K doesn't work, so might have to be that or maybe 1 PK.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
I inputted 8K way too early, so it didn't come out.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Almost done it.
Excellent!
Nice. 4-4P is really fast. If I can bait that response, there's some good options there, but that's too much. That's too narrow. I've never seen him do it there before. So, can't count it. Hey, LD Wells, awesome to see you. How are you doing, man? I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. I'm going to be in town tomorrow night. I'll be there tomorrow evening.
Round 1.
The whole weekend.
Ready, go!
It's okay, just play a lot. That'll clear nerves.
Knockout!
Playing a lot clears the nerves. So,
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
too early. I hit the launch too early. If I waited, could have worked, but the range. I got interrupted.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Often that works, that's scary. Really? I'm inputting jab too early? Give me a break.
Knockout!
That sucks. Good game.
Round one. Ready, go!
His hands are probably nuts. I don't even know what his hands are like. I think he described his grip maybe similar to mine, but I'm not sure. But I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it turns out he does cherry grip. I put the shaft between pinky and ring finger. So I cradle with my ring finger. And I do a lot of thumb work, thumb and index.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout!
Yeah, no, that's what I'm wondering is the stick movement.
Round three. Ready,
Definitely gonna be really fast. I'm scared to see what decisions he makes in offline nowadays because he makes online look like offline. And yeah, it's a crazy feeling when you get used to being fast in online, so that when you play offline, you're telling yourself to slow down and make choices with like a little bit more time. And it's like nuts when you do that. So.
I got no time for you. Round one. Ready, go!
Dark Nova Void, yes, he will be there. Yeah. He is going to be in the tournament too. There was a...
Round two.
They sorted it out. There was just like a registration error that was sorted out. I told them that, you know, I would personally seed him first, but I also said that if they were to go by offline like tournament record, then I guess I'm first seed, but still he's I would put him as first seed. I don't think Steel Baz is not going to play in that tournament, but if he does, Steel Baz is definitely worth going up there. Like, Steel Baz can take people down fast in the tournament. He's very strong. And, like, whenever I fought Steel Baz, it takes me a while to start beating him. He's very strong off the bat. And he is strong in general. And generally he'll maintain that because he'll just play different characters against me. So a typical pattern when I'm fighting Steel Baz is something like he'll play with Pi, I'll lose, and then after I've lost twice, he'll like switch to another character, and then I'll lose, and then he'll switch to another character, and he'll just, you know, like it'll be really hard. So, you know. No, like typically I find that Nova and I would be the top two, but I think there's a third person that could be anywhere in the top three as well. But I haven't played them personally. I'll take it.
Round two.
Yeah, people get mad at Switch Nation, but it is what it is. You know, and it's perfectly valid. But, yeah, I mean, it depends. If it's established that they want to learn, Switch Nation is very annoying. If it's established that they think that you're a better player and they want to learn, then they feel like you're not even trying to help them. That's their view. That's not your view, that's their view, but... And that's because it's true. This game, repetition is what helps you win, or what helps you learn. And that's what they want. They want repetition. Right. I'm telling you the unsaid rules. So, like it makes total sense for me why they're pissed off. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, it makes sense to me why they're pissed off about it. Okay, but I'm glad you get it. I am glad you get it. But again, it depends on the goals, right? There are players like you know that it's not going to upset me. But you also know that I'm confident that I'm going to win, or that I'm going to figure it out, you know? And you also know that I'm playing the long game. Like I'm like, I'll figure it out. It's a really fun game. That was a really fun game. No, I know how that looks to you, yeah. I know that you feel like you're doing a favor for them. I get it. You know, I also do think, I understand, you and I also have this kind of a different mindset about it too. So, it's what it is, you know? So, the one that's harder for me to get is when you do repetitive stuff and they get mad, right? That one I'm trying to tell them, well, if you fight Japanese are going to be very redundant because they have a systemic way of playing where if they see a weakness, they're going to keep going after it. And the hope is also that you're going to fix it, that you're going to figure out how to defend it. And so they're going to keep doing it. And then sometimes people get mad and say, why didn't you switch up? It's like, well, you didn't defend it. So if you're not defending it, why should I switch up, right? And so I've seen that play out too. I've seen a lot of people get angry about that, and so I kind of have to tell them, look, one, objectively, they're helping you, in my view, because they're giving you a repeat situation. That it's not like they're trying to. Sometimes maybe they're trying to insult you, but I don't take it that way. I take it as a challenge. They're challenging you to come up with an answer for this, you know? But some people get upset about it, so it's what it is. But you and I are just like, okay. Well, I mean, I don't argue as much. I tell them privately, but I'll try to wait until I feel like they've actually cooled off. But sometimes I don't realize that they haven't cooled off, so they could. So, you know, I've had to, like, listen to people complain about another player, not you, about that player, like, poking people to death. And I said, you know, they're just acting on the reads and they're getting a read on your game. But the fact is there's only one real answer, and that's to beat them. You know, it's not about, like, taking pity or anything, but also, but I also do try to say, you know, if you're new to the game compared to people that have been playing the game a lot, it is a little arrogant to, you know, to just say, like, I'm so mad because I can't get a single win. And I'm like, you know, the definition of a skill gap is kind of there, you know. But I told another player in private chat, in group chat this week, because they had trouble beating a certain player, and I said, well, that player is really strong. I can't give you advice on how to win against them, but I can give you advice on how to play better against their character and against them, and you can work on it, and you can work on improving your matchup, and your goal shouldn't be to win. Your goal should be improving the matchup, because to be honest, it's going to take a long time. You're going to be insulting the fact that that player has been playing hardcore a lot, and you have to understand it takes lots of effort. Maybe not the same amount of effort in years, but it takes immense effort and learning to be on that guy's level, you know? And this is a game where those skill gaps really show. So yeah. Yep. So that's why we try to do the beginner leagues. That's why we do. That's both. All of us believe that beginner leagues are important. All of us believe that actually, ideally, you fight 80% of your matches with players of the same strength, similar strength as you, unless you have the metal to deal with people that are stronger. If it doesn't bother you that you're fighting against monsters, then by all means, play them a lot. But you do need to play a lot of players of the same skill, because otherwise you could also you can end up having a purely only reactive to the high level players game and lose to beginner players because you never played against people that were playing slower. And this game, like, tempo changes, it changes the matchup. If you're only used to like the monsters and are playing at high speed VF, it's actually very easy to lose to low speed VF. You know, because you're not even trying to fight your opponent anymore. You think that because you fought somebody in New York or in Japan, that now you can fight everybody, and that's not how it works. You got to fight your opponent. And in this game, you really have to fight your opponent. So.
You'd be dead.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah. So we do try to set up beginner leagues. At offline events, I try to matchmake people with players of similar skill. And, you know, if they want to fight somebody really strong, yes, we'll do that. But I really try to get them to play players of similar skill. Because it progresses up, they start to see things better. And then they can play against the players that are stronger, too. So it's always a good thing, yeah. Well, it's an issue across the FGC. It's harder to execute when there's less players. So BF has always had this challenge. So that's where sometimes I just have to, okay, let's drill. But sometimes if it's a one-on-one session, I will also change and say, hey, why don't you, if you don't mind, why don't you play against the AI and I watch you? And I can give you advice there. It's a lot easier for me to give you that advice. Because the fact is, whatever advice I give you against me, if we're playing seriously, I'm still going to win, even if you follow the advice I give you, because I know what you're going to do. But if I watch you play against the AI or watch you play online against someone else, I can give you some advice. But if the opponent is just simply too strong, you have to understand that they are on another level. And your goal should not be to win because you'll just be angry. Your goal should be to improve the matchup, you know, and maybe target some rounds. But understand that when you're targeting rounds, you're being tactical. But this game is going to eventually reward the person that's strategically winning, you know, because the fundamentals matter a lot. But once you get good enough with enough fundamentals, then you can at least gamble and, you know, take a higher risk, but try to make better reads to have a chance to turn around and win against strong players. It's very doable. But they might also be playing on a very low risk game that makes it hard for you to do that and makes your gambles worse for you. Alright, like Shiwapan, you can't cheese Shiwapan. Like, it's like impossible to cheese Shiwapan, you know? You have to make like immensely good reads against them. Like, and a lot of them, you know? They're, yeah, like, it's so hard.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
let's see if I can challenge myself to do certain options, certain situations.
Ready, go! Ring out! Round 4. Ready, go!
That's fine.
Knockout!
Very good, neutral. Tackle is really, really good. Yeah, tackle is such a strong option.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate it. I'm going to pay you back for that. I really appreciate you sending swag to us, and I know that that's
Serious fight.
not cheap. It costs quite a bit to get it here that fast, so thank you so much. That would be, man, that's amazing.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
Oki is really nasty, so knocked out 50-50 knockdown Oki is really neat. Nice. I love that sequence. Good game. So now you can try to punish me for evading after your 9P. So that's the mix-up that you're going to add in there, is the 9P. People, there are players that don't know what to do in 9P, so that's where you do your punishing Abari. Against me, I know that I'm -2. So now you can use that against me and throw me. Or if you think I'm going to go for a low punch, then you can like crush the low punch. But usually for me, I'm going to evade a lot. And so it's going to be hard for me to break that habit.
Round 1.
So, yeah.
Ready, go!
So start the reading, start the conditioning with the throw. But if I beat throw, then change it and then get back to it later.
Ready, go!
Like, it is a mix-up game still until I start doing fuzzy guard. So the one thing, Dennis might actually do fuzzy guard. But if he does fuzzy guard, you're Vanessa, you have low, I don't know if you have low throws there because you're playing offense stance. So, yeah, all right, have a good day at work and thanks so much for the battles.
Ready, go!
Oh, that's so nasty. Oh. Normally, John will have...
Knockout.
Oh, I love that this works against sidekick. That cheated on sidekick.
Ready, go!
Oh, that's so nasty. Good stuff. Well, John is actually his main. So John is his main. So, but Jackie is a really strong character. But John is his actual main. So he'll use his John if you beat his Jackie enough. For blurring, the thing that your opponent should do after 9p is fuzzy guard. And then so that, but you have countermeasures, so. Yep. See how he's using throw? No problem.
Ready, go!
Shoot. Now I've messed with his head by using stance into P. So that'll give me an edge for just a little bit. He knows I want to attack. He's just like, when is he going to attack? He's going to do it now.
Ready, go! Ring out!
Yay!
Forgot to train, eh?
So nice.
Ready, go!
Man, that's so good. Hey Diesel, awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Oh my god, it still works at that range. So nasty. Ah, so good. So good. This is so much fun now.
Ready, go! Knockout! Ready, go!
That hurts. Very good game. right, we're gonna do 2 more, and then we're gonna call it a night. So, yeah, because he needs to rest. He's taking care of his whole family this weekend.
Ready, go!
So he's in the same position that my wife is in.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, so good. I need to buy that.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh my god. Yes. He knew I was gonna go low. He's like, it's just a matter of time, he's gonna go low.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
I thought he'd go for sweep. Very good game. So much fun.
残念だったな、凡人くん。
For Tekken, you mean? Yeah, but if you ever want to just play VF, I'm always there. That's what this whole weekend's about for me.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Shit. Oh my god, there's gonna be like 65% health.
Knockout!
Yeah, mid.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Shoot.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
Nice!
Excellent!
Good game. Awesome. Alright, this is the final set for us, and then I gotta go get ready. Oh, man, that was so much fun. I'm loving all of this, so...
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
He actually just stood in guard.
Round three. Ready, go! Round four. Ready, go!
Okay, I know what to do now. Actually, I can do 4K, but I gotta do 3 people's get safer.
Ready, go!
I could get it. How is Marvel performing on Mr. right now? Is Mr. even emulating the Marvel 2 hardware?
Ready, go!
I'm not. I have advantage.
Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go!
Oh man, that's nice.
Round four. Ready, go!
Good game. he was letting me. He was giving me a chance, so he was giving me that lead.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Damn it. That was risky. Nice. Good games.
いつでも相手になってやるさ。
Alright everyone, thank you so much. I am gonna call it a night, but this was a lot of fun. If the connection's good, I might try to do some matches, or we might do it from we might do one setup for online at Nova's place.
I'm no pushover, sweetie.
You'd better take me seriously. Round 1. Ready, go!
Oh, thank you. And Diesel, I hope to see you this weekend at Fight Kingdom. I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I know you're mostly playing Tekken, but let's hang out. LD Wells, so looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's play. Let's train. Your nerves are gonna go away after you play a lot. So, yeah. I know everybody wants to win the tournament, but in my mind, playing more is better, even before the tournament. There are some tournaments I regretted when I avoided matches. So I recommend it, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just giving you my advice. But that said, you are a very strong player, so I honestly think that playing more tomorrow night is good for your tournament play. It's better than to not, in my view. I think you want to adjust to the offline way of playing because there is a difference, and also the nerves go away. Like, you are a very strong player, LD Rose, so there is at least 17 people in this tournament, and maybe more, but from my count I believe it's 17 people in the BF tournament. So and you are a strong player, but regardless of the result, we'll have an awesome team battle. So people that didn't get a good result are going to forget all about that and have a lot of fun to team battle. And then we're going to have fun just playing offline BF. And we're going to have meals together, you know? It's going to be awesome. Alright, awesome. Yeah, let's train. Don't worry about it. I will say this. Your chances of beating me in the tournament increase if you play me tomorrow. Playing me fresh is a little different. But I know you have the skills. I know you can beat me. So I will say that playing me more is more likely to have a positive effect than not. And Late Fate is one of my more difficult matchups because I do like to do low punches in certain situations, and Leifei just really messes that up. And so I have to watch myself a lot when I fight Leifei. Because he has really good... He has these situations that really look like they're ripe for a low punch, and then he kills it. He's like, okay. You know? Yeah. So... But alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, you don't always have to play, you can just watch. You can watch what other... The awesome thing is offline is it's easier to watch offline matches than to watch online matches for whatever reason. And so, because you're getting the vibes, and because other people are watching with you, so you guys kind of catch onto things as a group. But online, only about 1/3 of the people or 1/4 of the people actually chat, right? If we see our number is 12, there's only like 2 to 4 people that are actually chatting in the chat. That's what online is like. There's a lot of lurkers. Discord, same thing. A lot of times I look like I'm writing to nobody in the PlayStation group, in Discord, and on the forums, but when I talk to people, I found out a lot of people were reading what I wrote. They just don't reply because they're... Well, most online, a lot of people are introverted, Virtua Fighters especially introverted. And so, a lot of people just like... And so that's why, even if I see nobody chatting in here, I'll talk like someone's there, because in my experience there is someone there. Yeah. So yeah, let's have good times tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody have a good one. We're going to try to raid, because raiding is always a good thing if we can do it. And so let's see if we can raid. It's always good to show community love, and I benefit from it, right? Somebody's asked me how I got, you know, status on Twitch, and that's because Juicebox at the right time, like, raided me with a bunch, and it hit my stats for the month, and suddenly I was clear to go. So...
This is where...
Okay, they've changed this setup a bit.
Round 1.
Okay, they moved rating to the bottom. Okay, it looks like it's Yon. That's okay. I'm happy to raid Yon. Actually, let's raid Juicebox. People, you know, Street Fighter 6 is... Everyone's preparing for that, so let's raid Juicebox. Alright, I'm gonna start the raid soon. Please say hi to Juicebox. He will come back to VF, but expect him to be sucked into Street Fighter for like a month or a month and a half, coming back to VF when he needs a break from that game. Breaks are good, and for him, I think like when he takes a break from Street Fighter, it'll just be like, you know, a weekend or like 2 or 3 days, and then he'll play VF. But I don't know, he really likes Street Fighter 6. He really likes the demo, the beta. So I know he's loving this. He's loving that almost as much as VF. So, all right, everybody have a good one and take care. Say hi to Juice. All right, peace.
Knockout.